are again. And we're going to change it up a bit. We're going to go to the gym. Yeah, surprise, surprise. We're going to go to the gym. Today is shoulders, actually. Fuck, my hair is all over the place. They cut off the water to my house, so I wasn't able to like shower or anything. I look properly homeless today. Homeless fit is on. I was walking down the streets, you know, people would stop and roll down their window, give me money, you know. Don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I could change it up, do some overhead press, because I've just been sticking to dumbbell shoulder press. What I really miss is training with the boys. I was originally training at the school gym. I, of course, got this gym membership at Ignite, and I mean, yeah, it's been great. Nice equipment, you know, nice vibe, good place to record, but, you know, nothing really beats the school gym, you know, because the school gym was just like, maybe it was because me and my gym bros, we were the biggest guys there, you know. There were probably bigger guys at our school, but they weren't training there. But it was just a lot more gritty, you know. It was, you know, hard steel plates, you know, the clanging of metal, you know. I really missed that sound. I was able to get at least like one video at the school gym, which was good. I just don't like these fucking plasticky thingies that we got at these gyms. It's just not for me. I think my last two YouTube videos are doing really bad. This one probably will as well. I don't know. At this point, these YouTube videos, they're kind of like, I'm speaking to myself basically. Maybe it's because I don't share them on TikTok enough. But even then, when I share my story on TikTok, I only get like 15 views. So I don't know. Maybe those 15 people don't even freaking look at the video. Nevertheless, I mean, it's healthy for me. I say healthy. It's not like it's improving my lifespan. It's good for me to record because, I mean, you know, I get more comfortable on camera over time. You know, you get more comfortable on camera. I gotta look at this freaking phone and be like, this is my mate. And that's difficult because it's fucking like a bloody circle. I think what was helping me get subscribers was YouTube Shorts. And I've been kind of lazy with those, but it's just difficult. I don't know what to post. I don't know what to say. I should like sit down and think about more of those. At least I'm gonna be earning money soon. Not a lot, but you know, this is the job that I kind of wanted. I'm on a mini cut now. I should actually talk about that. I decided because I'm getting really fat from the bulk. What if I just go on like this mini cut, shred some fat off, just so that like I take a break from the bulk, you know, so I don't get too fat, because I'm getting too fat. Food selection I have right now isn't for a cut, so you know, my protein sources are very kind of high calorie and stuff like that. But the mini cut, the plan is for 2 weeks, and then we'll see from there. Just to shred some fat off, and then when I get back into the bulk, I'll be pretty excited. It's been 3 days so far into the mini cut. The weight hasn't really changed, but I think the plan, what I've been doing is literally I just like kind of fast. I don't eat in the beginning of the day, and when I don't eat, I don't get hungry. It's weird. Like I should have done that kind of shit like when I originally was cutting and stuff like that, because right now it's kind of helping me just fasting and not having any appetite. But yeah, I mean, I was supposed to, my girlfriend was going to help me record today, but she couldn't, so I was like, well, I won't record today. But I was like, no, you have to, dude, come on. You haven't recorded in like a few days, and you know, you got to keep pumping these videos out if you want to actually get anywhere. I know they're not doing anything for me. They're kind of wasting my time to an extent, because I make a video and it gets 10 views, whatever. But you know, you can't expect to just blow up on, you know, my name's not Sam Salak, you know, I can't blow up quickly on, you know, I can't instantly have so many views on YouTube, you know. If I look at my first few videos, those were awful. They were terrible. And from where I've come from, you know, why have they improved? Because I've kept making them. So I'm just gonna keep making them. The only thing that's gonna do for me is good. Well, it's gonna do some bad, you know, take some time away from me, all that stuff. But I mean, come on, dude, this is what I want. So yeah, I'm gonna train some shoulders today. Getting into the gym now. See you guys there. My pre-workout now. This pre-workout's been pretty good. I should leave a review of how good it was. I'm actually very surprised. I'm feeling good with it, you know, it tastes good. It's just great, you know. Pretty lonely, you know, just being here by myself. My girlfriend's been sick for like a week. She hasn't been training. Even when training with her, you know, we have different intensities, you know. Not saying like, oh, she can't train as hard as me, but like, you know, that's just how it is. I mean, she does her thing, and then we do sometimes train together. Yeah. But yeah, I just miss being with the boys, you know, that testosterone flowing everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up this pre-workout, then warm up a little bit, and then I'll see you guys at shoulder press. Welcome to the voiceover. So I didn't get to film shoulder press today because I thought I gave up filming basically because it was dark, load shedding, so the lighting. I thought the lighting was terrible and there was a lot of people. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna not film today. Let me film another day. Then I started doing lateral raises. I was like, you know what, let me just do it. Let me just film. It's fine. I'll probably put some footage of me, you know, and maybe there'll be another video in the future where I can explain my lateral raising form and stuff like that. But as you can see, here's on these you know, these lateral raise cables. You know, I used to do normal dumbbell, but I found these just get a better contraction. I can raise these all the way up, you know, past my shoulder, and yeah, you can see I am trying to get my elbow up first, not my hand, but when I look away from the mirror, it sometimes doesn't happen. But yeah, just controlling it, the weight, you know, no ego lifting really, just keeping it pure, you know, trying to build muscle, as much muscle as possible. Yeah, and you can see, and yeah, and then I squeeze out some partials at the end, you know, just when I fell. I basically do this every set. I did like 5 sets actually, but I didn't think I'd put every single set in. So there you can see I'm doing my partials just to get as much blood flow. Then moving on, I've been starting to do incline dumbbell press first because I think that's the more lacking part of my bicep is the peak. So that's why I've been starting with incline bicep curls, you know. And as you can see, I just control the weight down, fast pace on the way up. That's what I found is probably the best way, you know, if you want to be optimal, you know. Otherwise, normally I'll start with the other part of the bicep, maybe doing chin-ups or straight bar curls. But yeah, I mean, I decided not to do edit today. You'll just hear grunting in the background. Control the weight down, you know, making sure your arms are behind you and extending your arms fully so you get the best contraction. And yeah, you know, I mean, you can't really use momentum when you're sitting on a flipping bench. So yeah, it's going pretty well. As you can see, I'm suffering. Yeah, I did 14s a PR. I normally do 12s, but yeah, I've got to take the pump cover off. Obviously, getting a bit hot. Yeah, just keeping it. As you can see, you see my arm. Boom. Okay, sometimes I cheat a bit. I should be going all the way down, but yeah, I guess when I go heavier, that doesn't really happen. As you can see, the power went on, so I'll probably put some music in the background now. So the power went on, and so did the lights, of course. So now I'm doing the other part of the bicep, doing some standard bicep curls, which I don't really do anymore. When I started lifting, it's all basically I did for biceps. But yeah, just controlling them on the way down, you know, extending the arm fully. I don't really, you know, bring them up in a hammer curl motion because I'm trying to work specific head of the bicep, not the brachialis. So that's why I do it like that. Bring them all the way down to my side. As you can see, it gets a bit hard here. I normally do straight bar, but I felt like doing just dumbbells today. And of course, you know, you can, my one bicep is stronger than the other, so it evens them out a bit, you know. But yeah, still trying to keep form, trying to control the weight down, you know, not too much, extending my arm fully. That's the most important thing I've learned with biceps, basically. And I think my biceps have improved, even though I'm on a bulk, and I think on my cut, I think I should be able to see my biceps a lot more, and that should look a lot better. Did a little bit of posing here, even though my physique looks like shit. But yeah, I mean, the delts are looking sort of good. Then of course, last exercise, the whole day, very short day, these shoulder days. You know, just to hit the brachialis, just some cross body curls. And then later on, I actually do some just standard hammer curls because I wasn't actually sure which was better. But yeah, and then you can see I'm doing on the last few reps, I'm doing it on a specific arm because yeah, that arm is lacking. There's some posing here. Yeah, I mean, when I get a pump, I mean, my biceps do look alright in the right light. And then yeah, my delts were a bit popped here, look pretty good. Then I don't know, just did a side chest and did a side tricep. Yeah, that was a workout. Yeah, pretty good overall. Just didn't get to film shoulder press. I was supposed to record the whole session, but I didn't because I was a pussy. I was doing shoulder press, right? It's alright, you know. I did 2 sets, 30 kilograms each dumbbell. Okay. 2 sets of 7. It's a PR, but you know, I did do 4 times 6 one time with a spotter, so I don't know, is it a PR really? It's like a minor PR, but I didn't record because it was dark, because there was no power in the gym. If you see the first few clips and then you see like the last few, you know, there's light and dark. I was like, okay, let me not record, you know. Maybe I'll record the back session tomorrow. Then I was like, fuck off. After this is after shoulder press. I was doing lateral raises. And I was like, fuck off. Let's just get this shit done. I'm sure I can up the brightness or something like that. So it was weird. I didn't get to show my shoulder press, but it's whatever. I've got a video. It's out. And let's talk something like educational. You know, who the fuck gives a shit about my life, you know, about myself. No edit for today because, I don't know. I don't want to run out of fucking songs with my edits. I was in the gym today and one guy, he was like, oh, I don't want to be in the way of you recording. And I was like, dude, don't worry, you know what I mean? But then he went away anyway. So I hope I didn't say something funny and then like he thought I meant, no, fuck off. Because I don't want to seem like an asshole. And if they come up to me and be like, please don't, I don't want to be in your recording, then I'll be like, 100% dude. And I'll change the angle or some shit like that. One guy actually said, use the straight bars, because I don't know if you see, I prop up my phone on like the bars because I don't have like a huge tripod. And then he was like, he gave some genuinely good advice about use the straight bars, they're higher. So W guy, more basic gym, like a more cardio enjoyer gym. I feel like that, like a Planet Fitness people, I think people would come to me and be like, please stop recording. Recently bought one of these suction things that you suck on your window because I'm gonna do Uber Eats now. I just want to try it out, and I'm gonna have a phone holder, and then I need to get free shipping. I needed to buy like 2 other things, so I bought some whey protein. It was very cheap. I haven't had whey protein in a while because I don't need it. You know, I'm on a bulk. I'm eating a lot of calories, and you know, I'm getting enough protein as it is. So yeah, but I mean, because it was very cheap whey protein. If it's vomit inducing, I won't buy it again. But if it's not, yeah, I got a new whey protein. Because I think whey protein prices, even USN, when you go buy USN at like, you know, like a pharmacy or something, they rub their nuts all over your face. Whey protein got so expensive through like the inflation, like 2022, but it's gone down a lot, and they've even decreased it. I hope no one's like looking at me while I'm like recording, because then they'll think I'm just psychotic. And I also bought potassium tablets, experimenting with electrolytes recently, because yeah, to gain as a natural, to gain strength as much as possible, you know, when you're 2 years into lifting like I am, you're gonna want to control the variables. So hydration, you know, fuel, like carbs and stuff, you know, sleep, all that stuff. You want to control those, and that's how you progress, especially on a cut. You can progress with strength on a cut, is what I found, because I did. I went from 100 kilograms to 105, and then when the cut started getting hectic, when I was cutting properly, my strength did decrease, and then I was like at 100 kilogram bench. Yeah, I mean, I PR'd yesterday. I've changed my split now. I'm actually including a rest day, which is fucking crazy. I'm gonna do cardio on my rest days, but yeah, that's because I'm off the bulk now. I'm such a asshole, dude, because what I should be doing is not going to complete failure, because I want to have more quantity of sessions. But when I get to the session, I train till fucking failure every time, and I'm like, fuck, and now I can't train till failure the next day. So now I'm changing it up. Yeah, I'm gonna do the rest days where I'll probably just walk my dog or do some cardio, burn some calories. To do the cardio, these 2 weeks of my mini cut would help, and it will help higher my metabolism. And I think I'll probably do them throughout the bulk, but I won't take rest days throughout the bulk, maybe 1 or 2. Because the thing is, I train so hard, like I trained legs the other day so hard that, you know, I couldn't sleep because they were so sore. So it's difficult, you know. The split for these 2 weeks, I'm guessing, is gonna be chest, legs, back, shoulders. Like I was giving 2 days for every muscle group, but now I think I'm gonna extend it to 3 days, and I'll train harder, you know, more like on the Dorian Yates side of things, because like he would train for like 45 minutes, killing himself, and then he's done. You know what I mean? He'd only do like 3 or 4 sessions a week, I think. Tom Platz only trained legs like once a week. Mike Mensah only trained once a week, I think. So maybe that's the style to go. Those are some hectic bodybuilders. So those are certain. Like I think people were talking about these are certain bodybuilders that you're talking about. Like, what about the rest? Jay Cutler, all these people. And I mean, yeah, that's bad. You know, people talk about Jay Cutler, yes, 100%. But if you look at like the top bodybuilders that people talk about, you know, Dorian Yates at least dominated. He did. Ronnie Coleman also dominated, and he like killed himself. Jay Cutler didn't, apparently. 8 to 12 reps.
8 to 12 repetition.
There was a study that came out that training till failure will increase gains by a little bit. It was like minor, but dude, if you go, it's minor, I'm not gonna do it, you know, you're jeopardizing your gains, because if you can do all the things that will give you a minor bonus, that bonus will be huge. So if you ignore all these things, like taking more creatine, it's probably a minor thing, training till failure, it's probably a minor thing, sleeping more is probably a minor thing, Yes, but now that you ignored all of those, you're losing out on more gains. So rather do them all, and yes, your life will be a little bit harder. But if you do all of those, your gains are just gonna go up. But at the end of the day, do what you want. If you want to drink alcohol, not sleep that much, it's fine. If you want to optimize your gains at the best, you want to do these little things, you know. Feel as though I'm in a race with other people, you know. And I know you mustn't worry about other people, but I do, and I worry about myself before me. So yes, I had abs at the beginning of this year. So I look at that and I'm like, I need to have better abs than that. So that's what, and I need to have a bigger chest, I need to have bigger delts, I need to have bigger arms, bigger legs, and that's what I want to do. So yes, other people, I see other people, but I'm not salty and be like, oh, he's probably on SARMs, he's on roids. Even like the oaks that 99% chance are probably on roids, I look at them as motivation, because I'm like, I have to be as big as that, because I don't like feeling smaller than other people. I won't let that make me depressed, but I will let that motivate me, and let that motivate me to be better than myself than I was before. And yes, I'll never be satisfied, but it's not about having the great physique, it's about progressing, it's about the journey. So yeah, I don't know, I think that does it for this video. I do have another video planned. It's gonna be better than this one, I think so, because this one was just like, you know, just fuck, let's go to the gym, record, you know what I mean. But sometimes I do go to the gym and I have an idea in my mind to make the video. So next one, I'm gonna have an idea. It's to help people, because yes, people vlog, you know, you look at Alex Eubank, but I mean, Alex Eubank's made it, you know, and he's pretty entertaining, so everyone's interested in his videos. And yes, he does provide some advice sometimes, but yeah, so I don't want to just do my days. I do want to provide, you know, something. I don't want just to fucking go, okay guys, I'm training shoulders today, but I want to do more than that. Next video, there'll be some content to it to help some people out. I don't care if this video gets 1 view, 2 views, 5,000 views, doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna keep doing these videos, and I'm gonna keep talking to this camera. It's not for the goal to talking to people, it's talking to this camera, so that I get better and better at this, and that's my goal. So I'll see you guys in the next video.